Even blockbuster hits have their share of laugh-out-loud plot holes that slip past directors and editors. Here are some of the funniest plot gaps in famous movies that will make you wonder, how did that even make it into the final cut? 1. Jurassic Park, The Missing Cliff. In Jurassic Park, the T-Rex paddock starts out at ground level, but later when the T-Rex chases Dr. Grant and the kids, the same area suddenly becomes a giant cliff. Did the T-Rex paddock magically gain elevation just to add some drama? 2. Harry Potter, Time Turner Troubles. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Hermione uses the Time Turner to save Sirius and Buckbeak, yet it's never used again to prevent other catastrophes, like, say, stopping Voldemort altogether. That powerful little device was retired far too soon. 3. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indy's Impact. At the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, it turns out the Nazis would have found the Ark and met the same unfortunate fate whether or not Indiana Jones was involved. So, did Indy even change anything? Turns out, he might have been just along for the ride. 4. Titanic, the door that could save more than one. Titanic fans will forever question why Jack didn't climb onto that enormous door with Rose. Director James Cameron claims it was about buoyancy, but the physics seem a bit off, leaving everyone thinking Jack was a bit too self-sacrificial for his own good. 5. Home Alone, the oversized plane confusion. How did the McAllisters, a large family, manage to board an international flight without noticing one of their kids was missing? Not one of them noticed a spare seat, an extra boarding pass, or a missing family member during their hours-long journey. 6. The Dark Knight Rises, Bruce Wayne's quick return. After being imprisoned in a remote, heavily guarded pit in The Dark Knight Rises, Bruce Wayne miraculously makes it back to Gotham City without his fortune or resources, and in record time. Even for Batman, that was one impressive and unlikely commute. 7. Back to the Future, The Vanishing Siblings. When Marty McFly's actions change the timeline, his siblings disappear from a photo one by one. But if his family is fading out of existence, how is Marty still standing there? Shouldn't he vanish too, instead of watching his siblings slowly disappear? 8. Toy Story, The Buzz Conundrum. In Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear doesn't think he's a toy, yet he freezes around humans like all the other toys. If he doesn't know he's a toy, why does he follow the toy rules? A classic case of selective amnesia. 9. The Lord of the Rings, Those Convenient Eagles. After an arduous journey to destroy the One Ring, fans are left wondering, why didn't the Fellowship just ride the Eagles all the way to Mount Doom? Those convenient Eagles could have made Frodo's trip a lot quicker and far less dangerous. 10. Grease, the Flying Car Finale. The ending of Grease sees Danny and Sandy driving off into the sky in a car. How did it start flying? Is this some kind of magical realism in an otherwise grounded high school musical? It's a quirky finale that's left audiences scratching their heads for decades. Plot holes like these add a dash of unintentional comedy to our favorite films, proving that even the most beloved movies have their fair share of unbelievable moments.